Alright, now we're reading chapter 123 of the One Punch Man webcomic. The crowd has just witnessed the monster of my mask, the true form of my mask. As his human transformation wears out, they're arguing already. The crowd, trying to process what's happening, protected us, right? He's gradually losing his sanity. Just look at the mess he created around him. I always thought his skin looked fake. This is just something that people say about idols all the time. This is pretty brutal, though. I mean, this is the exact sort of thing he was afraid of. There was a possibility that, you know, this would be kind of a beautiful story of everyone going, hooray, hooray, we don't care what he looks like, it's evident that he saved us. It's great that he's on our side. Like, it's clear that he didn't want to be pushed to this level, and we can continue to treat him just as we have before. Hooray, hooray. But, no. Instead, it is everything he feared. Oh, he tries to speak to them. This is a good font choice, I think, for the scanlation. Just that kind of muddy, scratchy, incomplete, coherent, and he tries to do like a pose. Like, you can tell this is the kind of pose he would do as an idol. But instead it's like, are you guys hurt? Yeah, it's not pleasant. Oh, God. Oh, no. He's trying to transform back. He's trying to remember how to will his human face into existence. Everyone running away from him. But he's really clearly not attacking them. And after what they saw, they should know that he could just massacre the lot of them in an instant if he wanted to. So isn't that enough evidence that he doesn't want to? Ooh, it's Blue Fire. This is a pretty minor character that's shown up a couple times. He's like in the upper echelons of rank A, I'm pretty sure, like top 20 rank A or so. He was there when they were trying to recruit criminals into battling the Monster Association, or at the time they just thought like the generic prophecy or whatever. You know, and then there was some like hero bodyguards. Blue Fire was one of them. I think he got owned. Lena Linehan, please help with protecting and transporting ASAP. What a nice guy. Stand up, hero. You support them. Okay. How will he deal with a My Mask? He seems very righteous, you know? And it's kind of interesting that these questions of, if someone transforms into a monster, like, what should we do with them? Is there any hope for them? Are they irredeemable? That we might be addressing in further detail here, are things that were kind of introduced into the webcomic with the idea of the monster cells and monstrification and stuff. So it's kind of interesting that we're circling back to this theme that wasn't really covered in the webcomic before, but is now... Well, I mean, there was like Garo's monstrification and stuff. Anyways, I don't know. It's a lot of text. Got overexcited and let his instincts take over. Still standing now. To just show a tremendous amount of violence. Maybe he's acting cautious around other heroes after exposing his true nature. I mean, you can wonder that. Why not just try asking him? So more heroes and surround him, otherwise he might transform into a human and hide in our cities. Oh my gosh. Exterminate him? Probably lured her there in order to eat her. A monster who considers humans as allies, who pretends to be a celebrity and looks down on other heroes. He's just a heap of malice. Okay, Blue Fire seems pretty overwhelmed by all of these arguments, but is mostly concerned with, like, just stay away from him, just stay away from him. Like, nothing that terrible will happen as long as you're safe. Ooh, jeez. Throwing a stone at him, but a human hand catches it. Has a My Mask transformed back? Has perhaps Saitama arrived at the scene? You know, this isn't too dissimilar to when Saitama beat the monster, and then everyone started ragging on him because he caused too much collateral damage. I think there's a point at which they even started throwing stones at him as well. So if this is Saitama defending my mask, that would be nice. That would actually be a real moment of kind of character completeness. Yeah, there he is. There's our boy. Ha! Oh! Oh! You're really cool! Oh, that's so nice. Something about... Ah, this makes a good reaction image. I'd like to put this in every single thread. You're really cool. Who doesn't feel better in their deepest heart of hearts to see Saitama staring at the screen, addressing the reader, saying you're really cool. Of course he's saying it to my mask, but we can pretend. We can believe he's speaking to us. I was wondering, what's the deal with him when we had tea together? Turns out you're a really cool guy. Oh. Oh God. Oh God. Wow. So he actually wants Saitama to kill him, because then Saitama can continue on this path that he's devised to be the ideal hero, a symbol of peace, the all might of this world. There's no way Saitama's going to do it, though. He's once again underestimated Saitama's character. Just getting started, right? It's going to get more and more interesting. People are being so unreasonable. I guess though, it's like in their world to see a monster is a much more common occurrence. And therefore there's much more of like an active sense of threat that they get from seeing this monster than we would reading the comic, where of course we've seen a bunch of other monsters, but we've seen them in the context of getting defeated and having a fun time reading manga and stuff, whereas they've seen monsters, killing their friends and rampaging through their cities. So I guess I should try to empathize with the crowd more, that the idea of a friendly monster, of a monster that is sane, coherent, and can listen to reason, is something that they've seen far, far, far more counterexamples than examples of. So, my mask, in another blow to his reputation, this is like really bad, because the crowd assumes that Saitama is a hero, given the way he's dressed. And to see a my mask just attack this no-name hero out of the blue, that doesn't look good. Just make sure you hold on. Okay. And then they're gone. Then they are just gone. Should go and become your own ideal hero. Monster disaster that occurred in Ice City at 4 o'clock today is a huge topic of discussion. According to multiple witness statements, Handsome Mask is a monster. The issue of whether it is justified to hunt him down if he is a monster has generated much debate online. Maybe have to skip the practice of capturing him and go straight to execution instead. Monster researcher ignoramus. I think does not know where my mask is gone. Whoa, some sponsors are even demanding compensation. I mean, it makes sense, right? Not only was My Mask one of their strongest heroes, he was certainly the most popular in many, many metrics. And given that there's the Neo heroes and stuff too, this is a shaky, shaky time for the Hero Association to be dealing with this. I love this shot of this little doggy watching the news. What do you think of the news, doggy? Little news dog? Yes, you are. Good boy. Can't believe the advertising tower of the Hero Association is a monster. Telling me no one was able to recognize its true identity. You avoided Metal Knight's monster detection gate. Yeah, we remember that. That's the one that deployed like 500,000 robots and that Saitama blew up when he was trying to take in Rover and Black Sperm. He escaped his composure and entered and exited the enemy's headquarters at will. A terrifying monster. So I guess all of them are thinking that he was just secretly a monster this whole time, was actually just biding his time in order to strike from within the heart the hero association, etc. Do maximum damage, I guess. I don't know. Nobody is willing to consider the fact that maybe he's just actually a good monster. I guess it's because they've lived in this world for so much longer than I have that such a concept is more unthinkable to them than it is to me. Current operation guidelines are based entirely on his opinions. Find another advisor quickly. Oh yeah, not just for him. He understood popularity in general. He knew how to make all of the heroes as popular as they could be. Sketch editing hasn't been much progress. I'm giving the same answer. I'd have a contract with someone else. Neo heroes. Snatching heroes from under notice, undercutting our contracts, even taking our staff and sponsors. Blast still hasn't said anything. It's like very exciting to hear Blast's name, even in the context of Blast hasn't said anything. Let's talk about it again. Gradual collapse of the Hero Association. Oh. So, we saw before the journey of King to try to find any sort of teacher. And deep in the wilderness, training under a waterfall, he encountered Gara. Correct? Or misremembering? No, I think that's what happened. This could be heading to that same dojo. I think so. Don't show your discontent in front of the person we are meeting. If he gets annoyed, it's all over. So these are scouts for the Heroes Association, trying to recruit more heroes. They've gotten desperate enough that they're asking one of their most formidable enemies in the past. Oh! Whoa! Wait, what? Hold on. Where was the one where they go to see Gara? Or I thought they went to see Gara. It's before this, I think. Yeah, I think this, when he tries to make him his disciple. I think it was before this, then? No, I think it was after this. Oh, these are such fun chapters. This gets into the whole arc, the Ninja Village and stuff. Where's the one with Garo? This one? Fantastic. Yeah. So this is when King and Atomic Samurai have this showdown. He cut through the apple such that he doesn't even cut through the apple. The apple still hasn't noticed it's been cut. Where is the one where he goes to all the dojos? Yeah, so King shows up. Please make me stronger. Okay, so it's this chapter, I think. Goes to Bang and Boom and everybody. Then he's wandering up this path. Goes to the waterfall. And it's Garo, right? It's Garo? So is that not... Just lifted. Ah, I'm so confused. Okay, whatever. But that's not this one. I guess this is a different secluded dojo. But we know what's going up with this dojo, the Void Fist. So this is really intriguing. This is a remake-only character, or at least relatives of a remake-only character. that is now being introduced into the main webcomic canon. Amazing. He's the only person who could fill that void. Heh. Void Fist. Void. Absolutely must convince him to join us. Grandpa passed away 2 years ago. Someone who's extraordinarily strong. So this is probably his brother. What's his face? Suiru? Is that his name? Suiru? Yeah, this is probably his younger brother. Me joining you and become an S-class hero. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the association. These are... Who is this character? Who is this character? How strange. All his human rights. Not to mention he's a celebrity, which only makes it harder. Trade any monsters unforgivable. How dare you retire over something like that? Some idle hero. Webby Gaza. Or Web Gaza, I think. Diva of a new generation as well as a leader of fashion. She seems to put her career on hold as of late. She's super strong too. She just punched this wall. Oh, so this is the Neo Heroes. I see, I see. This is the Neo Heroes area. See, so now they're legitimized, just like the Hero Association. Wander around town holding pistols. This guy must be kind of a big deal, because he's hanging out with these other S-class tier. I guess they're not S-class anymore, because Neo Heroes probably has some other system, but they're that level, you know. Metal Bat and Dark Alloy, Shine Alloy Man. Looked happy right out earlier, hasn't been back since. Said something about Neo Hero's first job. The monster at the center of the swirl of reports. My Masan and his extermination. I like this. I like this development. Because I figured there would be a Neo Heroes versus Hero Association war arc. I knew that would be coming eventually. But I kind of felt like it would just be, you know, just kind of like happen. And which would be fine, because it's much more about the actual fights and content itself. But as the catalyst, this as the instigating incident that will cause conflict between the two associations. That's really cool. That kind of emergence storyline, I think, is fantastic. Like, I just always think of One Piece, but you know, like Ace getting captured, leading to some of the most historic events we've seen in the series timeline. Just like one small conflict causing this huge chain of dominoes. Okay, we still have 2 more chapters, so let's check them out.